Alright, guys, back, and I'm here to recap slash review episode 16, which aired this Saturday, called Operation Breakdown. Okay. Alright, so here we go. After encountering the Autobots, M.V.K, led by Silas, begins plan to acquire, one of a living transformer in order to dissect them and use their components to create much better machines that would serve for M.V.K. To that end, basically what happened, guys, is they ambush a battle between Breakdown and M.V.K. We see them fighting. And at that point, it looked like Breakdown was going to kill M.V.K. and they captured Breakdown, before Breakdown could deliver the final blow to M.V.K. They take him to their hidden base, and they they switch off his pain receptors and begin to dismantle him for parts. They actually remove his eye, actually. And this episode kind of is like, is the enemy of my enemy my friend? Should I help him or not? Or should I leave him to his fate? And Optimus decides to help Breakdown, get him out of the clutches of M.V.K. Megatron says, you know what? He's weak to be captured by fleshlings, by us humans. So leave him to his fate. Even though Starscream was begging him to help him. So what happens is the Autobots, basically Optimus, Ratchet, Bumblebee, and RC track down a Breakdown, but it's a trap. All they find is the eye, and it was left there on purpose as a booby trap. They were able to survive that, while M.V.K is actually trying to convince M.V.K, who's still at base, to go after him and find Breakdown, because she's like saying, he's your enemy. He's like your arch enemy. You're the one supposed to defeat him, not don't let it go this way. M.V.K does that, and he actually succeeds in breaking free his foe, breaking free Breakdown, and they actually take on M.V.K for a while. So from there, they're battling M.V.K until the rest of what we thought was the Autobots come. It was actually Starscream arriving. Thus, pretty much that kind of bond between M.V.K and Breakdown pretty much is basically scrapped, and we actually see M.V.K and Breakdown go at it once again. But this time, M.V.K actually gets the upper hand in this one, which was cool. It was good, and he actually picks up Breakdown and throws him, and pretty much that's where the rest of the Autobots arrive. And he even says, I actually beat him. I won. And Prime says again to M.V.K, taking on the Decepticons alone was foolish. But he actually gave him credit this time. And what we thought was that M.V.K didn't get any kind of, any kind of diagnostics on Breakdown or vital components, we find out in a report in the last part of the episode, Silas comments that the diagnostics on Breakdown's vital components had allowed M.V.K to begin Project Shamir, which will allow them to gain power of living machines that would serve them. Dun dun dun. So it ends there with kind of a cliffhanger, like they were like, once again, it's not just the Decepticons the Autobots got to worry about now. It's actually they have human bad guys, adversaries in the form of M.V.K, and they might actually have a means of controlling the Autobots or the Decepticons to their will. By the by, guys, I forgot to mention yet, Starscream was fully recovered from his injuries in the last episode. You know, he didn't have an arm in the last episode, right arm, but he did this time. Also, I want to also give you a fact in this also, but Miko's the only human that was actually in this episode besides Agent Fowler, and that's pretty much the episode. But it was good. I must say one thing about Prime. I love the fights. I love the fight scenes in this show. They really, really do a good job on these fight scenes. And I love it. I can't wait to the next episode, which airs next week. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of info on it. Arachnid is back. She'll be back in the episode to get revenge on RC and Jack. And she even teams up with Silas and M.V.K. And there are only, for for Transformers Prime, there are only, let's see, this was episode 16. There are 5 more episodes left for Transformers Prime. There are only 20 episodes for the first season. Transformers Prime will be back. Season 2 is underway, and that season will have 26 episodes. So yeah, Transformers Prime will be back. But all is well for Transformers Prime. I am loving the season. I'm loving the show. You guys tell me what you think of this episode, Operation Breakdown. How did you like seeing Breakdown and Bulkhead take on M.V.K? How did you like them going at it 2 times in this fight? Would you like to see them another one-on-one battle, just one-on-one, to the finish? And other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. You guys take it easy.